Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I want to test out a product from Automotive Touch-Up. So this company actually makes quite a few different ways to get color match paint to your door, ordering it straight from online. You can see here I've actually got the aerosol can. I wanted to try it out first, but they also make normal touch-up. They make actual gallons of paint. They've got everything. But today, I want to color match a few different things with this and see how close it really is. And this is going to be our cameraman for the day, so we'll see how the footage turns out. All right, are you ready? Yeah. Okay. I'll start it up.
Hello.
Did it look good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The lights are shining at me.
Now the hardest part about today is just deciding what I do want to color match. As you can see, we've actually got a few spots here that are rusted. So I think touching up this tag bracket would be a smart idea. My original thought was to paint the inner fender well liners, but I think if I paint these, it's just going to be wasting that paint because these tires are still going to rub it. So I might wait till after we get a little more clearance to paint those inner fender well liners again. So I've got all of the spare tire delete disassembled, and it is rusted up pretty bad in quite a few places. And it's rusted up pretty bad where it actually mounts to the Jeep. It's hard to believe, but we really do have some actual rust here on the back of the Jeep where this is mounted up. So what I'm gonna do is sand out this rust here, tape all this off, and we're gonna respray this area with that aerosol can, and then we'll also prep this stuff and get it ready to be painted. We've got the area all taped off and we've already got it prepped. Now they do send out some pretty awesome prep surface wipes. They come in handy right there. For this, I sanded it just a little bit. You can tell there to get all the rust out, but it's still got a little bit of paint left behind it, just a little bit, but this gray blends in pretty well whenever it is sanded. So now we're gonna use our PDN paint. We're gonna spray it up and try not to get too much overspray over the rest of this stuff. And obviously, I am by no means a professional painter, but I think with this stuff, it makes it so easy, it's really hard to mess it up. So I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, go over it with another coat, and then we've also got some clear coat they sent out to apply. And this stuff dries up super fast, just like normal spray paint. And then now we're going to be applying the gloss clear coat. Hopefully this will lay on pretty easy and look super clean, but we won't know until we test it out. And that should be it. I'm going to let it dry off right now. Go ahead and start prepping those other pieces for paint. So this is what it looks like out in the daylight, and as you guys can tell, it's close, but it's not perfect. Obviously, this is sanded and this was rough, so the texture is going to be a little off, but even the color is a little bit darker, which this hasn't been cleaned, it hasn't been buffed or anything like that, so I'm sure it's pretty darn close, but you can definitely tell a difference. Now, whenever you take a step back, you can't really tell, and the best part about this is every single piece that I just painted is going to be covered. So I think this would be a great application for something you need to touch up, but probably not an entire panel that you need to paint. But we do have these pieces all painted up now. We also have the clear coat on them. I'm probably going to put one more coating of the clear coat. So let's put one last coat on that and we'll throw everything back together. Now it's all finished up, and this gives you guys a good look at it in the actual daylight. Now keep in mind, this is a completely different material, and it was actually black powder coated. I sanded it down the best that I could, got it all prepped, but that color match looks really good. Obviously, it is not perfect with that being a different material, but it looks pretty darn close. And you'll also be able to tell I removed the top piece right here because this light I never actually wired up. It's actually a red light, so this was going to be a third brake light, and I didn't need a third brake light up here, so I took it off, and I think it looks much better without it. Aside from that, I did a little bit of adjustment for the camera, got all that dialed in, and it looks absolutely perfect. I'm super happy with how that turned out. I even had a little extra paint left, so I ended up color matching the D-ring. But to be able to get that out of a can and get it to look that good is super impressive. And the clear coat, once it set in, made it look so much better. I'm sure you guys can see the actual shine on that, and it really blended a lot of the stuff in. Super impressed with how that turned out, especially because I honestly have no clue what I'm doing whenever it comes to painting. But if I could get it to come out this good, I can only imagine what a real painter could get out of this quality product. Now, the spot that I painted behind the spare tire delete didn't look great because I honestly didn't prep it the best. But with this, I think it's perfect. So I really think that this product would be best used for small touch-ups, or if you're going to color match something like the bumper, the fenders, the rock sliders, anything like that. I think color matching that kind of stuff would actually turn out really good. And I'm actually going to go ahead and order some more of it. That way I can get the inner fender well liners color matched the right way, and hopefully with a little bit more durable paint. How do you think it looks?
Great.
Great?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Welcome in the grass looks beautiful too.
Well, after getting to test it out, I feel like Automotive Touch Up definitely offers some awesome products. And if you just need to buy the paint that's color matched, you can order it straight from them too. That way you can spray it out of your professional setup. They've got a wide range of offerings, and this one suits me perfectly. If you guys haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see next. But until then, Godspeed. Whenever I press the button, all you got to do is keep the Jeep on the screen. So whenever it goes back down here, you raise it back up. Raise it back up. That way the Jeep's on the screen. See it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to start it up. Will you record it?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me go and sit this over
Okay.
there. Take it. Okay.
All right, are you ready? Yeah. Okay. I'll start it up.
Hello.